Hello everyone, I am Dr. Geeta Hegde and today we will be learning about energetics of muscle contraction. Energetics also means energy sources which are required for muscle contraction. Muscle contraction requires a lot of energy. In fact, muscle has been labeled as a machine which converts chemical energy into mechanical work. Here the immediate source of energy is ATP. ATP is adenosine triphosphate and this is immediately available and it is the ultimate source which is produced as a metabolism of carbohydrate and lipids. This hydrolysis of ATP provides energy for muscle contraction. The ATP is stored in the muscle which initiates the contractile activity but is consumed after a few twitches. In about 3 seconds, all the stored ATP in the muscle cell is depleted. Hence, there is need for resynthesis of ATP. The stored ATP is readily available. Muscles contain a very small reserve of ready-made ATP which is sufficient only for a few twitches, and this is sufficing only for 1 to 3 seconds of intense activity of muscle contraction. This is used immediately at the onset of contraction. Next, there is need for resynthesis of ATP. ATP can be resynthesized immediately after the depletion of ATP stores. ATP is regenerated using the energy released by dephosphorylation of creatine phosphate, also called the phosphagen system. Creatine phosphate donates a phosphate group to ADP to regenerate ATP. Duration, it provides energy for 5 to 10 seconds of maximal effort, example sprint running or weightlifting. The enzyme which is utilized here is creatine kinase which catalyzes this reaction. Next, it switches over to anaerobic glycolysis. Anaerobic means without use of oxygen. Anaerobic glycolysis is breakdown after depletion of creatine phosphate. The next important source is anaerobic glycolysis. This is also known as short-term energy. This is breakdown of glucose or glycogen into pyruvate, producing ATP without the use of oxygen. This produces 2 ATP molecules per breakdown of glucose molecule. And this utilizes the Cori cycle, anaerobic glycolysis pathway. Anaerobic glycolysis provides short-term energy. Pyruvate is converted into lactate. Hence, oxygen is limited. When oxygen is limited, causing muscle fatigue. The duration, it provides energy for 30 to 60 seconds of high intensity activities. Then the muscle energetic switches to aerobic respiration, which is also known as long-term energy source. This uses oxygen to metabolize glucose or glycogen, fatty acids or amino acids which are available. This occurs in the mitochondria of the cell and produces 36 to 38 ATP molecules per breakdown of glucose molecule. Aerobic respiration is also known as long-term energy source. Duration, it sustains energy for prolonged low to moderate intensity type of exercise like marathon running. Glycolysis, here glucose or the glycogen enters the Krebs cycle and glucose molecule is broken down which provides energy for 36 to 38 ATP molecules. Immediate source is ATP. Next source is creatine phosphate. However, creatine phosphate lasts for only 5 to 10 seconds. Then muscle energy source is anaerobic respiration which produces lactate. Hence, it remains only for 30 to 60 seconds. Long-term energy source is aerobic respiration which can produce 36 to 38 ATP molecules after breakdown of a single glucose molecule. Thank you.